You've heard about the Ballerina Breast Augmentation, and although these are fancy words that are often said in the news or social media, I'm going to take you on a deeper dive to learn more about what it is we're talking about. Of course, nowadays there are new technologies in the market. One of them is called Motiva. It's a new implant that has a very low risk of capsular contracture because of the design of the actual implant. It has an outer shell that's different than other implants, which is foundationally based on science from the early 2000s, which showed that you can change the way the body reacts to something that you put in it by changing its surface. The technology is really cool, and I love it because I have a PhD in bioengineering, and the lab that created it is one that I collaborated with way long ago when I was doing my PhD. So I trust the science and I understand how it works in patients, which is why I trust it in my practice. This material is foundationally different, and again, that's what allows us to put the implant in front of the muscle. Once you just made the decision to go from below to above, everything changes, and here's why. We can use a smaller implant and get a better shape. We don't have to disrupt the muscle, so you can go back to doing the things you want to. Back in Pilates, back picking up your kids, doing all the things that require functional movement. And that means also less downtime and recovery. But the other part that I love is the technology behind the system. I love being able to use a ultrasound guided delivery of pain medication so that it's super comfortable and I can pre-expand my pocket that way. I like making a very small incision so that people don't even know you had a breast augmentation when they look at the side of your breast. I like using a channel separator so I can create a specialized pocket, and then using this really unique tool that allows me to spread the fibers on the inside so we can create a perfect home for your implant. That nest of fascia around the implant keeps it on top of the muscle. This reduces the risk of the implant moving down or out over time, as often happens when the implant is placed below the muscle. But also, it makes it so the implant is incorporated into the breast because it's breast surgery. We want a better looking breast, not a chest reconstruction. So we don't have to go below the muscle or into those other areas. Also think about this. We're not really augmenting the breast, we're harmonizing the breast. We're adding volume up and in. We want to put the implant in a slightly upper and inward position so that you see more of the volume up top and inside. Because women want three things with every breast surgery: a perky breast where the nipple goes here, better cleavage, and better upper pole fullness. This approach allows me to accomplish all three of these things because it's a brand new technology, but also because of the approach that we use to put the technology where we want it. It's a complex system. At the end of the day, not every surgeon can do this type of procedure, and that's why it's important to learn more about it before you go through it. I would also be thoughtful about surgeons who are offering the technology versus those who are not, because again, not every surgeon has access to this technology. At the end of the day, the reason that you like following my channel, the reason why you're here, is because I bring new technology, new concepts, new thoughts to breast surgery and to plastic surgery in general. But this is one of the cool foundational changes that I've made in my practice to really transform the way that I approach breast surgery. If you want to learn more about preservation breast surgery, Preservé, Motiva, the concepts that go into making a ballerina breast augmentation or making the perfect perky breast for your body, reach out and we'll go through the process. We're going to talk to you about downtime, recovery, but also whether or not you're the right candidate for the procedure.